Yo, shut up.
Last night I received a message about a dog.
One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win.
Good luck, my guy. You beat the shit out of me last game.
Going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock.
I say good luck, my guy. You beat the shit out of me last game.
With both teams hoping to start their season off on a high note. It's the Hawks. Stadium buzzing, kickoff team on the field, and we are ready to get this thing started. He'll bring it out. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Using his legs, it's Marshall. Followed that blocking and got 5 out to the 26. The margin for error is so small in this conference. It's really imperative to get off to a good start in Big Ten play.
Especially, Reese, since you're adding so much talent now to this conference. But, yeah, year in and year out, you know the mainstays in this conference, but there's always some surprises. And I'll be interested to see how everybody starts off this season. Listen, this is your first opportunity, Palmer, in conference play.
Breaks it in down the left side. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35. They just dialed up one big play. Let's see if they've got another one on 1st and 10 from the 35. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
Stop just inside the 25. We'll mark it at the 24. Pickup of 10 and a first down. The Hawks are moving quickly down the field. Play action on 1st down. Fires to the right.
Oh, man, it was
and
wide
it's an
open.
incomplete pass on the deep shot, but the flag is down. Let's check the call. And the penalty accepted, and they'll move him back. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. Lost the throw on 1st. Keeping his eyes downfield. And this one's not working. He'll just throw it away.
But how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense, because it messes with the snap count. It messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Quarterback keeps it. Here's a little room there. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Hawks. Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the scoring play came on the 12-yard run. The returner's going to try to see what he can get. Hits him with a stiff arm. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. Wide receiver comes in motion. On the ground, it's Phillips.
Come on.
Driven back.
What?
Well, they're trying to go toss on this play, but defense just wins at the point of attack. They're able to defeat the blocks and get the ball carrier down behind the line of scrimmage.
Tough way to start this drive. Now they'll try to fix it on 2nd and 15. Quarterback changing the play. Austin Mack.
Oh, come on.
Come on. After a good return on the interception.
Put over his head.
The Hawks have it with a 1st and goal. Looking for the goal line. Touchdown, Hawks. And they take it in for 6 more points.
Man, this offense has started the season off so good. 1-0 a week ago, right? Now building on it again. Great job putting points on the board. It's still the first half, but this unit looks dialed in.
And the extra point was good to finish things off. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Bison offense has taken the field, ready to begin this drive. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. And he can't connect on the throw. It's incomplete. They'll need a bunch on second down. Throwing Mack. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Mack from the gun on third down. Out wide left, it's Williams. He was fighting and struggling his way, trying to get that first down. Instead, they'll be faced with fourth.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle to force the punt. That is so well done.
So in their own territory, on 4th and inches, the offense will stay on the field. Just going to keep it after the snap.
And I like this. I like aggressiveness, especially early in ball games. Set the tone. I'm going to go for it. I'm going to play 4-down football. Nowadays, it makes a lot of sense. You see it with analytics. Go for it, even if it's in your own territory.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. Mack. Oh, pressure's coming. Going for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity.
Well, you're seeing a complete effort right now by this football team. Their offense has been doing their part, scoring points. They've got a big lead, and the defense right now is just shutting the opponent out. So good against the run and so athletic, and they have the ability to rush the passer. As you saw right there, getting the sack. We're only in the first quarter, but they're right now winning this game in all 3 phases.
Tell you what, that was a lightning-fast decision. You could tell he knew what he wanted to do right away, makes the decision, but maybe his footwork wasn't a little bit good, and the pass wasn't where he wanted to put that thing. I know that.
They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. Austin Mack fires to the wideout. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Bust through behind his pad.
Nothing going right for this team early in the first quarter here. The defense is getting gashed, and now you've thrown a pick. The head coach has got to get his team together and get everybody to calm down and settle in.
And this defense, they've got to do a big job here. Like, offense puts you in a bad spot. You haven't had some great moments, but this possession, we've got to get a stop, got to stop the bleeding, and get the ball back to our offense.
Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. See if they can get it done on 2nd and goal. Fires into the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
They're all over him, and he gets rid of it.
After that incompletion, it's now 4th and short in the red zone. Decision time if you're the head coach. You just take the field goal, or do you keep your offense on the field looking to get 6?
And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. It's good. And now the lead is extended a little further.
Well, they're able to get a field goal and put 3 points up on the board after getting that interception. You would have liked to have seen the offense do a little bit more with that possession and give themselves an opportunity to score a touchdown. But listen, teams will take 3 points any way they can get it.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Throwing Mack. Good timing on the quick out. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
I like the slot receiver because he gives his quarterback a good option working the middle of the field. He's a nice weapon in this offense.
They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Phillips. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on 1st down. It's 2nd and 3. Breaks into the open. A big play, gets it into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 44.
I love that play call, and I love the timing of the pre-snap motion. Because the quarterback was able to get it to the receiver right behind the offensive line, because of the timing, he was able to outflank the defense. That puts him out in space where he's able to use his speed. Nice job with the
running room in the middle. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Bison. On to attempt the try. And with the extra point, they close to within 10, down 17-7. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And that was a scintillating way to finish that one, a 44-yard touchdown run. Bringing it out. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Hits inside, it's Marshall. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Off play action. Rush is on. Beautifully thrown ball. Terrific catch, and they'll have the 1st down. Sometimes your tight end's a safety valve, and sometimes he's your go-to receiver.
And the offense knew right away it was the primary target. It was where he was going with the football, because you know you get a little bit of suck up from those linebackers with the play action.
Oh, a lot of space. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22. They'll have to hurry if they want to get another play off before the quarter ends. Fresh set of downs going up top. Grabbed behind the line. It's back. Headed to the end zone. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch. They largely dominated the 1st quarter and built a nice lead to get started. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. Looking to throw.
Oh,
and
shit.
he can't quite make the connection as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity.
Well, that last incompletion is a good example of why your timing has to be so good as a quarterback, because the windows, they open and they close so quickly in this part of the field.
Oh, good one. Good one. Good
He
one.
managed a few yards on that
Good
return.
play.
The bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Phillips. Swamped immediately.
And this offense on 1st down, man, they go backwards. And they've built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they've kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Handoff again. He stopped in his tracks, and at least they didn't lose yardage on this one.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. They'll send the back in motion. From the gun on 3rd down, it's Mack. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Looks it in. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. Here come the Hawks onto the field to open this possession. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, those mistakes are...
Oh, he's going to be brought down. A huge loss on the play.
That's not how you want to start a drive. On the very first play, you give up a sack and you lose a ton of yards. Quarterback, you've got to know, just throw the ball away, know when the play is over.
It's 2nd and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. Unloads to the wideout. Almost had the pick there. Would have been his 2nd of the game. Instead, it brings up 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Rolling right and going deep.
Oh my gosh,
and he's on
man.
his way, and they get him down at the 30.
Oh,
And I would argue that's one of the most difficult things to play as a defense is those second plays when they start to get outside the pocket. He does a great job buying time. And that, what does he do when he rolls out? It gets his receiver a chance to get down the field more, and then he chucks it downfield for the big completion.
Extending the play. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
Well, the offense getting a little bit greedy. I think they had an explosive play the play prior, and they decided to try to pile on, throw the ball right away, but the defense was ready for it. What a great job up front, defeating the block and getting the sack, creating a negative play.
Here comes the hit.
come on.
And he's all bottled up, and now
Man,
it's
come on, y'all.
The offense
Come on.
very fortunate to get
We couldn't get on that.
Man, those are backbreakers. Defensively, you get so excited. You force the fumble, I'm going to get a turnover.
Right.
And the offense falls in.
Running inside. It's Marshall.
Woo, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I guess that was supposed to be an RPO.
The Hawks decide to punt it away. They ought to be able to use this first punt to pin them deep. He makes the fair catch, and they'll spot the ball at the 18. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Wide receiver going in motion. Hand it to the back. Tackled behind the line, and he'll lose one on the play.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not the case, and there, they try to run the football in the first play of the drive, and it gets absolutely blown up for a loss.
Nowhere to go. And the
Oh,
ball
what
is
was
loose.
that?
Defense grabs the football, and there he goes.
Good.
Scoop and score.
Hold
Touchdown,
up, man.
Hawks.
Hold all right. At least I ain't tripping, bro. I don't need, bro. Bro.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. The scoop and score. What a lift it can give to the defense. Not content to get the ball. They wanted to do something with it, and they did.
Number 47, set to kick off.
What the hell? Oh. Just stop. Move, dogs. Move, move, move. Go, come on, man. Sit down. Go sit down. Sit down for a minute. Get up there and sit down. Look out the window. Get up there and look out the window. Coach, get up there and look out the window. Sit down. Shit.
toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Big Ten play starts as these two teams get set to square off and start the conference race. It's the Hawks. Kicker has everything lined up and about set to get this one underway. And he's going to bring this one out. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Snap wants to throw to start this drive. They get to him as he throws. The margin for error is so small in a conference like this, and in Big Ten play, really imperative to get off to a good start.
We really focus on all offseason getting off to such a great start, right? Start fast. Win our conference. Well, this is step one. And so I think you're so tired of hitting your own color jerseys, by the way. You're excited when you get in conference play. You start to get some of that familiarity, some of that also that hatred that you have for these other teams. So the Big Ten is a fun conference.
Yeah, and you know both of these teams, their players have had this game circled all offseason because this is the first one. This is the first step towards winning a Big Ten championship. Both teams feel like they've got the playmakers to compete in conference this year, but it all starts today.
The Hawks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Stuffed almost in his tracks, but strong enough to pick up one to the 35.
Well, we know this running back's a playmaker, and he's a guy they want to get going early and often in this game.
Also, you can wear out those big defensive linemen by making them chase.
Yeah, I like the idea of going outside. You want to mix and match it between the tackles to the outside. Get these big fellas running east-west.
They get him out of bounds, couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. The Hawks are rolling down the field. And the RPO got him. And he's out of bounds after a terrific run and a nice pickup.
And, man, that's not a surprise that they come to their go-to guy early. This is an offense that's so much fun to watch, and it's because they know who they are. They know how to get the ball to their
what? Intentional? Intentional run?
Get your guy a touch. Get him involved. You know receivers got some feelings, Jesse. I love that they're getting him lathered up and a touch early in this football game.
Yeah, he's definitely one of those guys who feels like he's open every single play, so it is a good idea to get him going early. For the defense, that's a bit of a jab in the face right there because you came into this game, you know who's going to get the ball. You know where they're throwing it. And you've got to do a better job now disguising your coverages to try and limit him and take him away as much as possible.
He scrambled forward and got a few and turned that into a positive play. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one.
And I really don't understand the play call. Palmer, like 3rd and long, and they're not trusting their quarterback. Does this say something about their quarterback moving forward? We'll get to that as the game progresses, but man, I just think you got to trust your quarterback, and you got to pass the football on 3rd and long.
Special teams coming through as they pin them back. They'll mark it dead at the 10. They'll move the wide receiver. Quick give. It's Phillips. Good pickup on the ground there. Give him 5 to the 16-yard line.
Offenses, when they run these RPOs, they just want to be comfortable. The quarterback wants to make the read very easy, very clean. It's your job as a defense to kind of create some confusion, speed up that process any way you can.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on second down. They're staring at third.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls against this receiver and his speed. He's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
This is the type of play that can give the offense momentum. Third and short from inside the 20. The run inside. It's Butler. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. They bring the punter onto the field now. Not a lot of room to field this one. The pursuit and coverage was there, and they swarm him under for no gain. Here come the Hawks onto the field to open this possession. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front.
He uncorks one deep.
Oh,
Knocked
come
away
on.
at the last minute, and that is precision defensive back play there.
DB does an outstanding job
players
here on the deep
same.
pass, locating the football, no PI, able to swat it away, pass incomplete.
Second and long here. Straight ahead, it's Marshall. He'll pick up a few on the play, just enough for the first down. They'll mark it right at midfield.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to get this guy on the ground, man. He's got some serious moves once he has the ball in his hands.
Motion from the wideout. Selling the run, but he wants to throw it.
Ooh, good
Out
play.
wide right, it's Marshall. Smashes him with the
Good
stiff
play.
arm. Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels. The Hawks with the 1st and 10. Got it inside the 15. And he's going to take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Hawks. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
And they did tack on that extra point with no problem.
Number 47, set to kick it away.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Bison offense has taken the field, ready to begin this drive. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Snags it quickly on the left. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. And that last one might have helped the completion percentage, but it didn't go forward. 2nd and 10 here. Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. Motion from the wide receiver. Austin Mack. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
What a play by the defender that time, because he's matched up one-on-one man coverage against an outstanding wide receiver, and it's the defender who makes the play. Really, really good position. He was up to the challenge. Be interesting to see if this quarterback goes his way again.
They punted on their first drive of the game, and now they have to convert on 3rd down to avoid doing it again. Looking downfield, it's Mack. Just gets rid of that one.
Yeah, and on money down defensively, you got to find ways to affect the quarterback. Nice job by the defense, getting the pressure, getting to him, getting a hit on him, and forcing the incompletion, and now forcing the 4th down.
Not a lot of room to make this catch. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. This drive will get started from the 37-yard line. On the ground with the counter.
Oh,
There he goes.
bruh.
He's inside the 40. Ripping through the defense. And after gobbling up some serious yardage and showing off those wheels, he's finally out of bounds.
This guy strikes fears into the hearts of every defensive coordinator, David, with that speed. If you give this guy any open grass, man, he's gone.
It's just silly. Look at the angles, people trying to catch him, but he's got so much juice. He can outrun those angles and make enormous plays.
They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. The quarterback just lost track of the play clock, didn't get the snap off quickly enough. Back behind the chains, 1st and 15. From the gun. Deep shot for the end zone. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there.
Sometimes it takes quarterbacks a few plays to really get into the rhythm of the game and not force things. I think the quarterback that time was really trying to force the ball to his wide receiver, but against man coverage, there were other guys on that play that were open that could have had a chance. So this quarterback just needs to settle down a little bit. He won't be throwing as many incompletions if he just lets the coverage tell him where to go with the ball.
Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. They'll run the screen. They wrestle him down at the 16-yard line. A 3rd down stop now to see what they do on 4th down. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. It's good. Easy call for the refs. And now the lead is even bigger.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. He's going to change things up against this defensive look. Wide receiver comes in motion. From the gun, it's Phillips. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on 1st down.
If you're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Throwing Mack. Quick completion on the out. Oh, he's got some space. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a 1st down. They'll have to hustle if they want to get off another snap before the end of the period. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the 2nd. They've got a first down here to open the period. Wide receiver going in motion. Hands it off on the counter. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Might as well run him again. Knocked down in the backfield, 2 yards behind the line.
And so far early in this game, and you got to be impressed with this defense and the physicality and then stopping the run. You could tell it's a priority for this defense. They're up there. They're close to the line of scrimmage. The ground game right now not going, and the defense is dialed in on it.
Throws to the wideout. Fires a bullet out. It's picked off. Bringing it back. He's at the 40. He steps out of bounds, but not only does he get the ball back, what a return to set up his offense. Here come the Hawks onto the field to open this possession. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play calling.
Yeah, no doubt. And I think it's the play caller right now just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him and finding out where are my playmakers, who can we take advantage of on this defense to get a touchdown here, Dave.
Yeah, and just keep moving the ball down the field. Just execute a little bit better in the red zone. There's no need to panic. We're moving the football, and we got the lead.
On 1st and 10, trying to strike from the 15. Fresh center downs going to the air. Looking for the score.
Oh, God.
Touchdown, Hawks. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
One thing this team has shown early this year, it does not take them long to find their footing. They get off to fast starts. That was critical for them winning their first game, and you've seen it here in this one too. They show up ready to go. There's no sleepwalking. I think you got to give this coaching staff a ton of credit for putting their players in good positions to have success.
And the extra point is good.
Number 47, set to kick off.
He'll start the return inside his 5. And the returner will be brought down. The Bison offense is taking the field ready to begin this drive. They just haven't been able to get anything going, and they better get started or it's going to get away from them, David.
Yeah, and these are the weeks that you really wish that you were playing a video game and you could just read.
Oh, come on, man.
Way to set him up. Gets it into the end zone, but wait a minute. We'll have to check out the laundry on the field.
Dang.
And the offense didn't need to accept the penalty thanks to that big play.
Dang, I thought it was going to be defensive holding.
And they tacked on the extra point.
Number 47, set to kick this one.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25.
Nothing to do.
Hits inside. It's Phillips. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
He's down right there. Short gain on the grab.
It's hard to have success on wide receiver screens when you're facing press man coverage because your blockers out front oftentimes can't pick them up, and that receiver gets gobbled up as soon as he catches the pass. You saw it on that last play.
Somebody's got it, man.
Big third down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. Mack Look out. He'll flip it out to the back of the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. And here comes the punt team.
Number 47 on to kick it away.
Fields the punt. He gets a block. Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. Here come the Hawks onto the field to open this possession. Play action on first down. Going downfield for the big play. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete.
Pedal to the metal right now for this offense. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns. Here on their 3rd possession, they're still taking shots way down the field, and why not? Give the defense credit finally. Something good happens for them to get the incompletion, but if I'm this quarterback, I'm still throwing it.
They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down.
And this offense just keeps putting it together, man. Like, they have not been stopped very often. Another play in the passing game. This defense, they've got to find something, and they've got to find it fast. Like, halftime is a little ways away. They got to make some adjustments right now.
Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal. So close to cashing it in for this offense. Running the red zone, it's Marshall. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Hawks.
Number 23 with the carry.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And he found his way to the end zone from the 7 to cap it. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback. Fires to the tight end. Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one. After the 4-yard completion on first down, now it's 2nd and 6. They'll move the wide receiver. Looking for a crease, it's Phillips. Pretty good job of running to get 2 there to the 32.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence.
Do something.
Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. A quick completion to the left, looking for the ball is loose. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way.
Come on, my guy.
Security
Come
offense. The
on,
football
man.
possession, that is priceless. Losing possession, turning the ball over,
Man.
that kills you in games. That loses games, and that is a bad play at a bad time.
Snap on first down, wants to throw. Pulls it in, it's back. Makes the grab, and down immediately. He picks up a few. Offense gets set for 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Unloads it downfield. Intercepted to stop the threat. Going the other way, and he's got room. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And they'll take over 1st and 10.
They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Making the adjustment. Austin Mack. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And it's picked off for the third time today.
Bruh, my man got a 94 arm.
And he has taken it all the way back. Touchdown, Hawks. What a play by this defense with a pick six.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to do. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
Third, second.
Number 47, set to kick it off.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Motion from the wideout. Throwing Mack. Rush right in his face. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Long way to go on second down. To throw, it's Mack. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
This really has been a Jekyll and Hyde story for this quarterback. His last game out, he completed over 80% of his throws, but things just not going his way in this one. You've got to give the defense a ton of credit.
Making the adjustment on the play. Mack from the gun on third down. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. Makes a deep grab. There he goes to the right. Touchdown!
Need some type of luck.
Rolled his way into the end zone.
And that's exactly what the offense needed right there. A touchdown here, and I know it's taken a while. They hadn't had a lot of success up until that moment. Late in the second quarter, they finally were able to punch one in the end zone, and that's going to give them some confidence now to take into the locker room here shortly at halftime, but they've got to play much better in the second half.
Makes the grab. He gets the two-point conversion as they draw ever closer. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And they finished with a huge play in the passing game, covering 75 yards to house it.
Number 47, set.
Oh, man.